Hello there fellow Yomi worshippers, and welcome to the channel that smiles back. This is a bit of a pure discussion segment, where I share a bit of things that I personally have feelings about. You see, I do not like most people. Now, if you are a Yomi worshipper yourself, that's great, you are doing a huge service to society. Keep up the good work, and if you very recently decided to join, start doing the good work. Now, why would I say I do not like people? Surely this must be an over-exaggeration, right? I'm afraid not, for outside our community, and in the real world, I'm sorry to say this, but most people really do fucking suck. Why? It's actually quite simple. They follow everything the rich and powerful, who practically own everything, do or say, without taking a single stand to combat it. Now, is driving your family into court, debt and or poverty for the greater good all that bad? Most people would say so, but the truth is, their family means fuck all to thousands of other families working for the same company or having the same problem. What about them? Are you just going to sit there and let your boss pick on someone else and have them experience the same amount of trauma you have? Us Yomi worshippers would, but very few people actually do. They are huge pussies that don't want to deal with the problem, until it's already eating them alive, but all of a sudden, when someone else takes that effort to do what's right, way later might I add, they all leech off that guy. And don't try to tell me it's the other way around, because there is no other way around. There's bitches, and then there's heroes. If you ain't being a fucking hero, you're being a bitch in that situation. Mob mentality exists, because people are social creatures, but they are too stupid to make their own decisions, so they go off and torch whoever a person doesn't agree with, even if it was just criticism. So I have a problem with the 1% controlling everything and the other 97% doing fuck all to actually do something about it, but that ain't just society I'm talking about here. People can suck even worse than any of this. So you go to school to learn, become smart, and all that, and learn from people who were smart enough to make a major change. That's a fantastic idea. But most countries only use schools as a mandatory babysitting service with a small hint of actual learning in between. What do you get instead? You get some great kids, and some good teachers, but the system gets fucked, because the majority of people are massive bloody idiots, which they start doing distracting and awful shit that drives everyone who's not these people fucking insane. So what happens? Stupid teachers get angry and ruin the whole experience for everyone else, which drives the stupid kids to go even crazier, and it's a repeated fucking cycle. It hurts the good kids, mentally tortures the teachers, and it's not fun. Well, unless you really like kids. And that's just elementary school. Once you get into high school, even the teachers are brain dead, which more nonsense happens, until you end up vividly hating people, because you can't take any more shit from your peers or the people who are supposed to be teaching them. School should not be a 14-year babysitting service, but something you go to when you're 13, and exit from when you're 18. Seriously. People can learn a lot in 5 years. But it is, and that's why we're getting increasingly more depressed, because schools don't accommodate for people, only the mentally retarded that'll probably end up in a 9-to-5 office job anyway. So, only hyper-intelligent or the stupid people would be interested in university or college, because after all that, it's not worth it for anyone to suffer through another 2 to 4 years of hell. Yes, universities and colleges are a lot better places and have much better teachers that, well, are qualified. And the atmosphere is a lot nicer, because people want to actually get things done. But no normal person would want to pay $10,000 a year to get the same experience they should have gotten in school, for free. So it loops back around. So the university degree people find out that there's nowhere for them to go to work, so they end up at a mega corporation or an office job, turning into mindless drones that only live for a paycheck and nothing more. Does that sound good to you? that the point I made just a bit ago is happening because of people's self-interest and greed to make a profit? No, no it does not. And on top of it, we're in a massive global crisis where every single one of us could die due to these giant corporations' greed, but they don't care. They'll be off to Mars as soon as shit hits the fan, and we're all going to fucking die in a mess of litter and contaminated ocean water. The only way we're going to solve anything at this point is either we start doing shit about everything that oppresses us, or government makes us do it. And since, again, people fucking suck, that ain't going to happen. Want to prove me wrong? Well, go out there and start making shit better. Sacrifice your entertainment so that the future generation can have theirs. And if you have to die to make it happen, then it must be done. Those who do not offer themselves up for the greater good have no right to be on this planet. Thank you for listening. Please make sure to comment below and discuss how you've been touched by this video.